Hey, what's going on, folks? My name's Gray, this is Consoletronics, and today I want to talk about a genre that's close to my heart, the one-on-one fighting game. Now, back in the 16-bit era, Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat ruled the roost, with the SNK stable nipping at their heels. But what about the other contenders, the also-rans? Which Megadrive fighting game aimed for the top, and which were the bottom feeders? Let's find out.
And we kick things off with Power Athlete, aka Fatal Moves, coming to us from Kaneko, who are looking to try and fill a Street Fighter 2 shaped hole on Sega's 16-bit Sega Megadrive. Now, this game garnered a lot of hype upon its release, especially in the pages of Japanese themed UK Sega magazine Sega Force. However, the game failed to live up to expectations, although it included some neat little touches like a Fatal Fury style ability to move from one plane to the next. The limited moves, limited gameplay and lack of any real challenge meant that despite its pretty visuals and one or two neat gameplay touches, Street Fighter 2 would never have to worry about Power Athlete spilling its pint or eyeing its bird. Definitely one to avoid. Fighting Masters. Now, this game can't really have the Street Fighter 2 clone tag attached to it, as this is a very early, maybe even launch title for the Sega Mega Drive. There is a bit of backstory, if that's your thing. But we're not here for the story, we're here for the fighting. So what's the action like? Well, piss poor. Now, this game has gotten a free pass off me before, as it is an early Mega Drive game. However, this is a very, very poor game. But that said, it's not terrible. Unfortunately, time's not been kind to Fighting Masters, and the only thing that's dated worse is me after a crate of Stella. So like Power Athlete, Fighting Masters is one of those games that is average at best. Try before you buy.
Welcome to the Fight Palace.
Do I have to play this game? Really? Oh. This is Enter the Fat Man, aka Slaughter Sport. And this is quite probably one of the worst video games I've ever played in my life. It looks like a Commodore Amiga game and it plays like a Commodore 64 game. And you're going to find this hard to believe, but this game actually came in for a bit of controversy upon its release because of the over-the-top violence. Nope, I don't see it either. This is one of the worst games ever made, and the developers, Razorsoft, should be never allowed to forget that. This game is a debacle. In fact, it's such a debacle, it wouldn't surprise me if it grew fangs and started calling itself Count Debacula. Avoid like the plague. Now we go from a joke of a game to quite possibly one of the best 16-bit one-on-one beat-em-ups money can buy. I'm talking Weapon Lord. Now, not a lot of people know about this game, and that's down to the fact of its release late in the console's life. It was also released on the Super Nintendo. But this game is one of those games you simply must play. So what makes it so great? Well, I could talk about the wonderful American comic book style artwork, the meaty visuals, the fluid gameplay. The fact that every time I play this game I get my arse royally handed to me, but I still keep coming back for more. This game definitely has that X factor about it. That's something special that keeps you coming back, that keeps you interested. This game has been almost criminally overlooked by more famous titles. But that doesn't stop it being one of the best 16-bit, or at least certainly best Megadrive beat 'em up that you can get. True, there are others, like Eternal Champions, which I'll be taking a more in-depth look at in a future video, but for now, I think I'm gonna end it right here. So, thank you very much for watching, and as they say in Russia, must go.